Hello there, Comic Clan, and welcome to Comics in the Cross, the greatest streamers you have never heard of. I, of course, one of your hosts for this evening, Cross, along with our plentiful cast for this evening, my partner in crime, Nitro, our lovely wives, Jaye and Tolkien Asian, and, of course, the master of ceremonies for this evening, our dungeon master, Mr. Tom Leveen. Welcome back to Let the Good Times Roll, our D&D session, as we continue our playthrough of The Keep on the Borderlands. Thank you for joining us. I am going to hand over to Tom to take over to get us all caught up and continue on with our adventure. Tom, over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, and welcome everybody back to Let the Good Times Roll, and a little update from, or a recap I should say, from last week. Our intrepid adventurers blew a stealth roll immediately, trying to open a door, and an amazing battle ensued. That's the important part. That's the part you have to know. There were four sort of priests of some kind of evil domain in there. It was a really, really nice fight. Our good friend Adrik went down for the count, though. He was legitimately down, but we got him healed back up, so that was good. I think that's the first time in this campaign that somebody has actually dropped to 0, if I'm not mistaken. So now our party, as well as our players, know that this is absolutely for real. So we've got that going on. So Adrik's back up. They did find, well, there's a couple things that happened there. They discovered after smiting these evil priests, they were doing some kind of ritualistic sacrifice, only it involved a kobold, which maybe normally wouldn't be that big a deal, but this was a baby kobold, and that really, really got under their skin, metaphorically speaking. Did not take very kindly to that at all, which was precisely the reaction I was hoping for, frankly. They also then decided to stick around in the room where they had had this amazing fight, because there was only one entrance and exit as far as they could tell. They searched around, found a few items of interest, and then blocked the door, and were able to get a very long and very full rest, which hopefully all of you have updated your sheets, checked off, or unchecked, I should say, your spell slots and things like that, and for all intents and purposes, you are back full health. Now, just to remind everybody, we are in a pretty, well, I guess the best word is evil sort of, thing happening here. Mm-hmm. Immediately upon entering the cave, not too terribly long ago, although, maybe about 9 hours ago now, it was very beautiful in one sense. Marble floors, but of course the marble was black with red veins of stone kind of going through it. The smell was breathtakingly horrific. The whole place reeks of death. Not just the fresh death, the minty fresh death we just had of these evil priests, but of just a very miasma of death throughout the entire place. And they've also been hearing this very odd chanting. They definitely heard some coming from the room where they ended up, but as they are awakening and stretching their limbs and getting ready for whatever adventures may lay ahead of them, they can still hear a little bit of that very odd chanting. Odd's not quite the right word. Very nauseating sort of chanting. The chanting plus the smell does not sit very well at all, but we know that they must go forward, because it may be that somewhere in this cavern is the key to the Minotaur's cave. So with that, we turn it back over to our adventurers in this room. They have disposed of the bodies as best they could. They've gotten a nice long rest, and the door is still solidly blocked. No one has reported anything throughout the course of your sleep as you're, taking turns. Nothing odd beyond that strange chanting sort of emanating from almost everywhere at once. So we turn it over to you.
All right.
There was no other exits or doorways or anything in here. It was just
Nope.
one.
Hmm.
All right, well, let's say we unblock the door and head back out.
Let's do it.
Yep.
All right then. So you unblock the door. Doesn't take too terribly long. Do you want to try to open it quietly, or are you just like, what? After last time, forget about it.
We'll try.
I mean, what's the harm in
Give it a
trying?
By all
Yep.
means. Although Adrik almost bored through a wall, like a new hole through the wall.
Should we have stealthy people try to do it?
You know what happened last time.
To be fair, the stealthy person was the one that opened the door loudly last time. So.
That was last time. It's up to you.
Well, she is the only stealthy person.
Go on, go on,
let's
redeem
do it.
yourself.
Redeem, come on.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Redemption. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I got 15.
15.
Nice.
It sounds to you all like she has done a marvelous job of keeping quiet. You're able to open the door quietly, it certainly sounds like to you, and kind of peek through it. Now, from where you are, on your right, and Adrik noticed this earlier, there is a slope going down. It's a very wide corridor. It's about 20 feet wide and 20 feet tall, but it does slope downward into another T intersection that is headed to the west. Straight ahead, you have the hall where you entered originally, also 20 feet wide. If you recall, you came through the cave and you could go right or left, and you went to the right, and that's how you ended up traveling along the corridor to this room. So you can go back the way you came and see what's going on that way, or you can take an immediate right turn out of the door and follow the slope down. There is some light throughout all of these caverns or tunnels. There are torches in the walls, but they are spaced fairly far apart, so there's definitely some dark patches in between the torchlight.
I stay down.
And let's warm up with a little perception check for everybody.
Okay. I got 15.
I got 16.
15, 16.
I got a 9.
Oh, Adrik's here.
I got 5.
Oh, Ori, no.
I was in the back. I didn't see anything.
Hey, I got a 9. That's really good for me. I'm just going to
You're out
have
in
you
the
know.
front for once near a door.
And okay, so two of you at least, anyway, do pick up on that chanting. I mean, all four of you can still hear. Just it's almost like every time you turn to see where it's coming from, you can't tell because it's sort of permeating the entire area around you. However, the two of you who rolled higher can sort of triangulate, and it definitely does seem to be coming more from down where that sloped area leads.
Okay. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to go down single file? I don't want to split the party.
How did we come in? Didn't we kind of come in like almost like an arrow shape? Like two kind of in the front. And
yeah,
then
two
on
in
the
front, two
sides.
behind. The behind we're
But
spread
kind
out.
of like, yeah. Do we want to do that again? Just kind of keep all of our sides?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Who's at the tip of the spear here?
So we need a dark vision person again, right?
Yeah.
I'll go front and center again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All
Just
right,
in case
off
anything
merrily go.
like I prefer being in the front just because if anything hits me, like I can take it. I can take a shot.
And I'll be one of the winged people, just because I don't have dark vision, but I am bigger, so maybe just kind of, I can kind of take a look on the sides a little bit more.
I'll ride up front. I'll ride shotgun. Adrik.
And then, do we want to be stealthy, or try?
I feel like we should try. We should make an attempt.
Try.
I feel like stealth is always a good
Yeah, it's always a good
idea.
All right,
Bottom line is they're going to hear us either way.
that's true.
Doing stealth.
So we're trying as a group to remain stealthy or to be stealthy.
Yes.
All right, let's do this. So everyone has a stealth check. So we're gonna have everybody roll, and you will sort of average together how things go from there.
I got a 10.
10,
Turn the mic.
I also got a 10.
10,
I got a 13.
13.
Shoot.
Okay, I got a 4.
Oh, throwing off the average.
I know.
So I'm assuming we just fall down the slope in a big
Just slide.
a big heap.
Or that was
Ori just rolls
A
over
big
it.
heap of bodies and weapons.
somehow some clown music starts playing like. Doo, 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 doo. Where were Ori? Was that you?
Yeah, that was
Okay,
me.
and
I
where
got a
were you in the
4.
lineup? Where were you in the lineup?
So I'm on to the left of Adrik, like on one of the wing
Okay.
So in the back.
sides.
So as you're, so everybody else not doing too bad. The floor is very firm. It's supportive. It's got that tile, marble floor to it. So apart really, it's more the echo than anything of your boots and whatnot, and like just trying to keep sliding and being a little still. And right at the very bottom of that slope, you just heel comes down wrong, whatever, and then just the loudest crack sound just echoes through the whole place, making everybody go like this and slowly turn to you. All right, well, so we can.
We're here.
There was a bubble. Sorry.
So you are now at another T intersection. The hall, the tunnel continues to be about 20 feet by 20 feet. To your left, you can see down the hall a ways, maybe 40, 50 feet. It looks like it might terminate in a room of some kind. There's some torchlight, candlelight coming from that end. To your right, which would be to the north, the hall extends quite a ways and looks like there might be a little bend about, like 100, 150 feet down.
Okay.
It's kind of a long hallway.
How far away is the room from us? To the
The
left?
room to your left is 10, 20, 30, about 40 feet, maybe 50.
I feel like we should hit the room first.
Yeah, check out the room.
Yeah. Go for that, and then we'll come back and go the other direction.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you make your way there. Now, as you grow closer, it becomes clear that there are no doors. It's just an open portal doorway that opens up into a slightly larger cavern, about 40 feet by 30 feet. As you approach the door would be the threshold going into that room, you're starting to, your eyes are adjusting and everything, and you're starting to kind of get a sense of what is in this room. You don't see any beings at the moment. The place is, instead of the black and red stone, it's all red sort of marble. Very shiny, very reflective, very loud, echoey marble throughout the entire thing. It's like being in a red box. Pretty, it's also evil. So, if you got this kind of... you still have a very bad feeling. Is that?
I said a nice evil box room.
Nice evil box room is exactly what it is. You do have on one side, at the wall that you are facing is what would be a very beautiful tapestry, if not for the fact that the images that are woven into the tapestry are kind of turning your stomach. I'm not even going to describe them. I will let you decide what those things are, but they are horrific and, stomach churning. Also, you have four very large black pillars that appear to be holding up ceiling. Ceiling's about 20, maybe more, feet high, and an altar towards the back of the room, right in front of the tapestry. On top of this altar, you have some items, including what appear to be bronze vessels, shallow bowls, goblets, things like that. There are 4 of them. They seem to be stained a little bit. You can't quite tell with what from this distance. They do, again, it's beautiful. Like you're kind of struck by how well crafted this stuff is, and also sort of repelled and repulsed by them at the same time. And at the moment, that is what you have. I have you sort of maybe not quite stopped at the threshold, but you can do what you want from here.
Do we want to go in the room and investigate a little bit more, or do we want to?
I think we kind of know what, for the most part, what's going on here. If there's no one here, then I
Agreed.
say we probably head back the other direction.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to go and investigate it further.
Unless there may be a key.
Well,
Are there? Can we see if there's anything else in the room that might be of like interest to kind of suss out or look at?
If you, from where you are, which is again at the kind of the threshold of the, that is, nothing else strikes you. There could be something behind the curtain, behind the tapestry. There could be something behind the altar. There could be something behind the pillars. Other than that, nothing appears to be moving. You don't hear any sounds coming from the room. It does appear to be empty, but those are places something or someone could be hiding, yes.
Okay.
because a part of me is also just trying to find clues like that, like a key or like any clues to where either the Minotaur is, where the princess is, even just figuring out what the heck we're coming up against. Like, we know it's evil, but even like with like, our history checks and our knowledge last time, we really couldn't figure out what we're really up against.
Yeah. So we know they're capable of brutally sacrificing children, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the way that I'm looking at it is if we don't kind of suss this room out, and there are people hiding in here, if we go to the other room, now we got two fronts. We're getting attacked from behind.
Out this room just in case.
All right, go for it.
That's a good point, though. Like, what if
Yeah.
there is something in here? They can come up behind us,
And they could alert people.
especially with our awesome non-stealthiness. All right, so should we go in?
All right, tell me about that. How do you want to do this?
All right, so how big is the doorway?
Doorway is 20 feet wide by 20 feet tall.
Okay, so we're kind of in that same kind of arrow shape through the tunnel. So we just want to go through the doorway like that?
Just I'm just like in the back of my brain. I'm thinking. Obviously, somebody knows we're here, right? Because we just had a massive battle the night before. If they don't know we're here, I would be very surprised.
But you see, no one saw the battle, and we killed all witnesses.
Yeah, no one saw it, and to be fair,
And we had a quiet night too.
no one actually
That's
came
true.
and checked. So
That's
we
true.
don't know if anyone does know we're
I
here.
just want to push Adrik in.
Is there any way that I can do a check to see if there's anything weird other than there's just the god awful tapestry and the altar in this room before we go in?
Perception check.
Yeah, something.
Well, you do have a +4 to your Arcana.
Okay.
History, maybe. Perception.
Yeah, can I do like an investigation check or something?
I'd give you either investigation or Arcana.
Okay.
Both +4 for you, so
Yeah.
whichever you prefer.
Let me.
What do you like? What's your impulse? Which one of those? Because investigation is going to be more about the physical space, and Arcana is going to be more about the stuff that's in the space.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about the actual space.
And then I would go with
yeah.
investigation.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
can I do an Arcana check? Because I'm on the other side.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, I got a 19, so 15 plus 4.
That was for investigation.
Yes,
Are you staying at the threshold, or are you
I'm
going
gonna
in?
I'm gonna stay at the threshold.
At the thresholds, okay. So as far as you can tell, I mean, you're really, looking, listening, trying to see if anything looks amiss, and it just doesn't seem like it. Like it's an empty room that gets used. I will give you that there's no dust on the floor. There's like no footprints. Like this place is kept clean, so it's used. There are candles lit. There's torches lit. Nothing else is tripping your senses at the moment,
Okay.
other than the usual same that you've had since you got here.
Okay.
And what was the Arcana roll?
16.
16, not bad. Tell me more about your background again real quick.
So I'm very much into knowledge and history and languages. and magic. I think my history is like a +4. So I'm very much into knowledge and figuring things out and reading up and researching.
Okay. And you rolled 16, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, and did you go into the room or no?
Just a little bit. So, because Adrik's right in front of me, so I kind of sidestepped him a little bit and just went through the threshold just a bit, just to kind of better clear of the room.
Okay. That's not really too much. So poking a little bit, Adrik, are you going all the way into the room?
Oh no, they're the ones that want to investigate. I'm just going to stand guard at the door. I ain't going in the room. I said to go the other direction.
Good enough. And let me see if what do we got here? Yes. Okay. Then in that case, Ori, with your Arcana, you do. I mean, again, everybody has a sense of just like ill at ease, creepy, yuck vibe, disgusting smell, the whole thing. You don't have a good feeling about the stuff that's on that altar, the bronze vessels and stuff, the bowls, and mugs and stuff. Again, you can't tell what has stained it, but you could probably guess and be within the ballpark. And your in specific, your unease, if you were to ask your friends, your unease emanates almost from those vessels. You do not like them.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
So, I mean, just from my knowledge and history, I'm guessing there's black magic and evil at work. Because it was the same with those necklaces, that we touched. It was just that aura of evil.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I think we're probably going to have to literally, really tread lightly. And, us spellcasters are going to have to really be on our guard. Because I think there's going to be more than just physical brute strength here. I mean, I don't necessarily think we probably need to investigate this hall.
Okay.
Just because, once again, just from what me and, Horen, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I second that. I think.
Yeah, because we both still got the same things, but it's just there is an immense evil in here, and it's more from the items and not the atmosphere. So I don't think that there's an actual evil thing in there behind the pillars, maybe, but because it's coming from the items.
Can I just do one thing? Can I? I know it's a rather large. I know it's a rather large room, but I would like to go around the circumference of the room and just run my hand across the wall, if that's possible.
Absolutely. So you're going in. It feels cold, definitely chilly. The whole place, it feels like you're in a cave, so it's chilly. You go around, you reach the tapestry. You can tell when you reach the tapestry that there's a space between where the tapestry hangs and the wall. So if you push it, you can kind of feel it, bouncing up a little bit. And as you're doing that, of course, you can also see around all of the 4 pillars, and you don't see anything there. By the time you get to the tapestry, you'll be able to see behind the altar. You don't see anything there.
Okay.
If you're continuing along the tapestry, as you're touching that, if you're touching that, it's nice.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Sorry.
It's really nice. This is the softest. If it wasn't for what it's depicting, you would totally steal this because it's gorgeous and it feels lovely. This is a piece of art, except gross. And as you kind of probably tapping as you go, seeing what's going on there, nothing else is you're not revealing the shape of a person or anything like that. It's just banging against the wall. And same once you get to the other side of the wall, other side of the room, nothing unusual, just that cold feel of the marble.
Okay.
And by that point, having gone this entire circumference of the room, if anything or anyone is hiding in here, you haven't seen it. It's well hidden.
Okay.
You've seen behind everything now.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I feel good going down the other direction then.
Yeah, and I don't want to take anything because it's an aura of evil, so I think we're good.
Alright. Forward on.
Back the way you came?
Yep.
Yep.
Down that super, super long hallway, apparently.
And that super... Are we trying stealth again or no?
I mean, let's.
Yeah.
I feel like we should at
Always
least
try, right?
Give it a
Oh,
shot.
okay. All right.
Forget to add your bonuses.
That's right.
I got 17.
18.
17.
You're at 17, and what else?
18.
18.
I got an 11.
Ooh, 18! Yes!
Nice.
Finally.
Nice.
Okay. So something about that room put a little bit more caution in your step. It would appear. Things are good, looking good from the stealth perspective. So as you're creeping along, I'm going to slow you down a little bit, just because you can't go too fast and be stealthy, and that's probably just fine. But you're creeping along. Are you, and you're maintaining sort of that same arrow shape, or are you sticking to a wall, or how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should stay like we
I
were.
feel good about the arrow shape,
Yeah.
Okay, so Adrik's in front.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You okay with that, buddy?
We're pushing him to the front.
That's where he wants to be. So you're kind of like doing the Scooby Gang thing, very quietly
Yeah.
as the
Oh,
music plays
yeah.
behind you. And as you draw near, the bend in the kind of bends off to your right a little bit to the northeast. Let's do a perception check for everybody.
Oh, no.
I got a 9.
I got a 5.
I got a 6.
Yeah. 11.
11. Okay, I'm gonna give this to Adrik then. The rest of you, not so much, because you're so focused on being quiet. And he's like, good. You think now you're still moving when you catch this. You think you hear something making a rattling sound. Sounds like almost like a wind chime, bamboo wind chime or something. A clacking sound. You're the only one who hears it. Moment.
Do I get a kind of... Is it coming from up ahead of us?
It's coming from ahead of you. Yep, somewhere probably right around the bend. It's not quite a corner. It's a gentle sort of bend in the passage.
Alright, so as we're coming up to that bend, I'm going to just press up against the wall for the bend and just see if I can try and peer around and see if we kind of signal to these guys just to kind of stay and try and peek around the corner, see if I can get an eye on what it is.
All right. Oh, and you went up against the wall. Be kind of like here. Guys, over here.
Oof.
Oh.
What you see
Holy
coming
cow.
towards you, I trust, in my heart of hearts, I trust you have all seen Jason and the Argonauts.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's been a minute,
The
but
dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the skeleton guys who pop up out of the ground in that last big fight scene, that's basically what you got coming at you.
Oh,
Okay.
geez.
Just
Great.
hammering, clacking. So the sound you heard, as soon as you see them, Adrik, you're like, that's what I'm hearing. It's bones cracking against bones and ligaments and stuff. These are animated skeletons carrying rusted swords, spears, shields, armor, the whole thing. You can't tell if they are looking at you or not because they have no eyes. But they are definitely en masse coming down this hall toward you.
Guys, we have a slight
Holy
problem.
moly.
We have a little bit of a problem.
So do we run back to that room and try to hide? Like behind the pillars and stuff? Or do we... Because I don't think we can
Run away,
go up
run
against
away.
the wall.
I'm gonna give all of you one, because it's not really a surprise, and they really can't be surprised in this scenario. But so that we
That's
keep things
great.
clear, I'm gonna give each of you. We're going to act as though we've entered combat. So you'll have your move, action, and their thing. This action.
okay.
We have not yet rolled.
Great.
We have not yet rolled for initiative. So but we're gonna, for this moment in time, we're gonna be in combat time.
Alright, if anyone has a plan, now's a good time for it.
While we decide, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on myself and prep for whatever is coming.
Anybody have? Also, give all 4 of you an Arcana roll.
Okay.
Arcana.
Okay.
I got 17.
18.
I got 8.
8.
I got an 8.
I got a 10.
10. Okay, so kind of makes sense because Turin, you're a druid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of makes sense. As you're so you're seeing these things. I mean, the sight of them alone is just like, oh my god! Like your impulse is to just bolt immediately, because there's dragons and there's orcs and there's goblins and stuff like that, but they're alive. This is so unnatural that it just chills your blood. You know, as it's chilling your blood, and you're all sort of almost you're not paralyzed or frozen, but it's as if you are like, oh my god, what do we do? What do we do? You do recall that potentially skeletons are among some of the, at least in this part of the world, those who necromance them, those who bring them back from their rest. They tend to be fragile. They tend to not require an excess of strength to reanimate. That's why you will usually encounter them in bulk like this. They're almost always in a big group because that's where their strength comes from. One-on-one, probably not a big deal.
Okay.
So the question would be, can you divvy yourselves up enough to take out as many of them quickly as possible?
Alright. You jump into this then?
Go to my breath. How big can it?
Your breath.
15 feet.
15 foot range.
How far away are we from them?
You are
And
currently...
do they know that we're there yet?
You can't tell if they know. They are definitely coming towards you because it's like you're kind of in this choke point here.
Right.
They're coming at you. You are about probably give you, let's see, right at this point, so 5, right, 10, 20, 30 feet from the... Adrik is about 30 feet from the closest one.
Am I able to do my cantrip? Chilling touch.
Which one is that?
It's do you want me to just read you what it is?
Yeah, go ahead.
You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the Chill of the Grave. On a hit, target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target, and if you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Yes, that's how much is that, an action or a bonus action?
It's an action.
So you can.
I would like to try.
All right, let's do that. Sounds like fun.
Indeed.
Let's see. That's the one you've got. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So range area. Yep. So you're well within range. Facing a creature within range. Yep. Second creature. Sorry. Okay. So that's me.
So
you.
Vadania, what are you doing?
My cantrip, chill touch.
What does it do? It
Does necrotic damage, just damage, 1d6, right?
Yeah.
Well,
1d8.
Not just
1d8.
Not just that, though. Takes the damage and then cannot regain hit points for the start of your next turn.
Okay.
And it has disadvantage on attack rolls against.
And so what does it do? Does it cause a minor illusion or a hand? Or...
Yeah, it's not, I mean,
I guess so.
kind of an illusion, but it's not, by the rules, it's not an illusion.
Okay.
You'll be able to, everyone will be able to see it.
Yeah.
Quite readily. So this is probably again. Ooh, yeah. There's no way.
Well, because I was kind of wondering if Vadania and I can kind of double up. And I can cast a minor illusion as a cantrip of one of the priests. So they kind of get that chilling effect as the priest is like walking through to see what they do or how they react.
I would give you an Arcana check before you try.
Arcana check? Okay.
Vadania, that was successful. The first one that you're kind of closest to, the hand comes out, this ghostly hand comes out, wraps around the skeleton, and you can roll your 1d8.
Okay. I got a 2.
2. Got it. So this ghostly hand kind of, emanates out from you, and you see it wrap around the skeleton's entire body, and it shudders a little bit, but it's still coming forward. It is still wrapped in the hand, however.
That's really cool. That's so cool.
Oighre, did you roll your Arcana?
Yeah, it's a 23.
23?
So, just a small number.
Rolled 23?
Yes.
Ow. Sorry, that wasn't an attack roll.
Sheesh.
I know.
Chances are exceptional that any kind of mental illusion type stuff is not going to work on these things.
It's not going to work? Okay.
Just don't have anything to affect.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I like that chilling thing, Vadania. That is so
gave you a spell slot, so there you go.
Yeah. Maybe next time I'll get a better roll.
Alright. Can I make an attack on them then? Since I'm still...
You can.
Alright, so for mine I'm going to use a bonus to go into a rage.
Right.
And since I'm now a second level, I'm going to choose to reckless attack, which means I can get advantage on attack with a melee weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw my javelin
Nice.
Right.
at, I don't know, the one in the front row in the blue shirt. So it's like the
Right
closest.
here.
Yeah, go for him. So whatever one
Right.
closest
Sounds
to me.
good.
I get advantage in melee weapon, so let's see if this helps.
Right, go for it.
Nat 20.
No
Yeah.
way. No way.
Nat 20 with advantage.
Heck yes, dude.
Double damage.
Double that
Throw my
damage,
javelin.
baby.
Ever roll up your biggest number there. Whatever, you don't have to roll it, just whatever your most
So
damage would be.
javelin is 1d6 plus 3, so 9.
Right? Any other bonuses there?
No more bonuses with that because it's a throwing javelin. It's not my weaponry.
Okay. Wow. So that's fine. Your nat 20. Javelin right in the eye socket and just tears a hole right through the skull, almost hitting number 15 behind him. Number 10, I'm sorry, number 10 behind him. Doesn't quite.
I got to roll one on that 20. Maybe a couple of them.
And the number 5 there collapses to the ground, and then it's very creepy, like a spider almost kind of creeps itself back up to its feet and continues to stumble forward. Barely. So yeah, nicely done there.
And so just is Tom as well, because I did the reckless attack, any like melee weapon attack on me for this round gets an advantage as well. So if any of the skeletons make an attack on me, they get an advantage on it for this roll.
You get it, or the opponent gets it?
The opponent gets it. Because to get the reckless attack, I have to give up defense for this round of attacks.
I see. Gotcha. Okay.
So if any of them make it to me and make an attack on me with a melee weapon, you get advantage just until the end of this round.
Okay. I got it. All right. What's next?
I want to move over. So I'm gonna move diagonal. My speed, which is 30. So I think that would put me directly across the map from Adrik on the left of him, where that
Right
where those two rocks intersect.
Here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Yep.
And let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna so the guy on the left with the axe, I'm gonna throw a dagger at him.
To number 1 here.
Yes.
The guy next to him.
No, the one all the way to the left. Number 1. Yeah, right in front of that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. One dagger, go for it.
All right. So I rolled a 7, which I'm assuming is not a hit.
Yeah, no, that's gonna miss.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
I
Dagger
figured.
flies off into the. All right. Does anybody have any other movement or bonus action stuff they have left they want to do? Wait. Ori, did you do anything?
How far away am I? I'm like way in the back.
I mean, you can be kind of really anywhere over in this area, based on unless you backed up to the wall when Adrik signaled.
Yeah.
You've got like.
I think I'm just too far away to do anything, and if I try to go 30 feet, I'm just like stuck in the middle. So I might not do an action or anything, just kind of wait it out, because if I try to move anywhere, I'm gonna like be right in the middle.
Oh.
So I think I'm just gonna stay behind Vadania there.
Okay.
And I'm too far away to attack or do anything. I can't do my breath. Can't do any cantrips, so. Because I'm too far away. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay there.
Let's roll initiative.
Whew. Alright, I got 20. No, wait a minute.
Two.
I'm sorry, I can't read this that well. I got 15. Sorry. I don't
Okay.
like these dice. I need to change these. All right.
I got 20.
That was Vadania.
Yes.
Okay.
I got 8. Makes sense, I'm in the back.
I got 13.
Okay, that leaves us. So we're gonna do Danya, Horen, Adrik, Skeletons, Ori. Is our order. So we are now officially in combat, but I'm gonna give that. We're gonna start with you, Vadania.
Okay, I want to try my cantrip one more time.
Okay, cool. So you're pulling right there. To which number? Go for this front row.
I'd go for 3.
For 3. Boom! Right there. All right. This is unlikely to. Yes. Dice, you get it. Schlunk. Go ahead and roll your 1d8.
All right, I got a 6.
It's nice. So you kind of the hand that was around number 1 kind of sucks back into you, and you rethrow it out at number 3, wraps him up. He trembles a little bit. Definitely trembles more than number 1 did when you first grabbed him, but he is still lurching forward with the ghostly hand still wrapped around his bones. That was your action. So you still have a. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that was an action, right?
Yep.
You still have a movement and a bonus, if you have anything.
I don't have any bonus because that's, I think, for dual weapons. But I do want to move forward to
Okay.
get a little closer.
You go up the middle or stick to the wall, or what do you want to do?
I'll stick to the wall.
Past Adrik?
Yeah.
Hereish?
Yeah.
Ready? Cool. Good job there. Horen, you're up.
All right. Let me see. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. So, let me see. So it has a 60-foot range. So each object within a 20-foot cube within that range is outlined in, I will just say blue light, because I get to choose the color.
Nice.
And
20 foot?
yeah, a 20-foot cube. So, but it has a 60-foot range. So I want it basically to start where those two dudes are in front of me.
Okay, that's where you're gonna like cast it to. Oh shoot, I hate when I do that. Kind of where you're gonna cast it to. Basically.
Yeah. So basically, I think it would encompass those.
Wow.
I think it would encompass those four guys right in front of me, if I'm not mistaken. I believe.
Well, so I'm kind of playing footloose and fancy free with this map versus the one that I'm looking at.
Got it.
In actuality, I think you're gonna get. I think you can get this block of 10 right here.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
It's 20 by 20.
Okay. Yeah, 20 by 20.
Right? I mean, yeah, on the actual map that we're using, the hall is 20 by 20.
Okay.
So I think you can get this whole clutch right in here.
So basically, each one they have to pass a dexterity of 13, or they're lit up and they have disadvantage, or we have advantage on the attack rather. Anybody that attacks them has advantage on the attack.
This is a spell. Fairy Fire.
This is a spell.
In a 20-foot cube, each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue light. Any creature in the area when the spell's cast is also outlined in light. If it... Okay. Got it. For creation. Objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Range area, 60 feet to cast it. Yep. Concentration. Okay, so you do have to be concentrated.
Mm-hmm.
Good, up to 1 minute. Any attack roll against an affected creature has a advantage if the attacker can see it. The affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. Wow. Okay, so we'll do that. So that's just a boom. Cast it. And I don't think that's gonna. Yeah. So this, how do you envision this kind of being cast?
So obviously, having grown up in the wilderness, like I grew to really love fireflies. So I take my shillelagh infused staff, and I slowly point it at the group of skeletons, and a mist of fireflies erupts from the edge of the staff, and starts basically a sheet of fireflies crosses over into the group of skeletons.
Wow.
Of blue fireflies.
Fantastic.
yeah.
That's very cool. Style points. Yeah, so I'm going to give you this. You've got these first 10 skeletons as they're marching towards you.
Okay.
Get swarmed by these blue fireflies, and everybody else, you can kind of tell as Horen casts this spell, while they're not slowing down, and they're going to be on you here in just a moment, they're not as sure-footed as they were a moment ago. I'll give you that. That's kind of what you can notice. Cool. Anything else, Horen?
No, I'm gonna actually just stay where I am for right now.
All right, Adrik, you're up.
All right. Well, since I've now got that advantage taken off again, I'm back in even playing field with them. I'm going to go straight ahead at the one I attacked earlier.
For 5.
And I'm going to be dual wielding my hand axes, so I get 2 attacks. So I'm going to finish him off, hopefully, with the first attack, and then second attack I'm planning to go for the dude next to him.
Okay, sounds good.
And you have advantage. So
You have advantage.
I don't actually, but you actually helped me out a lot. Or do I have advantage on them?
are you doing reckless?
Well-
You're not doing reckless attack, right? On this one.
Oh, yeah, actually, true. So I do have advantage. Nice.
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah, I do. Fantastic. Yes. So first attack, 16, 17. 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16, 17. 16,
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for damage in that?
Well, go ahead and tell me what your second one was.
I'll tell you what the second one is.
Might be a nat 20.
Oh no, that was the higher one.
That was the higher one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, so that absolutely hits. This is just on the first skeleton because we've got 2 rolls of advantage coming here. So this was the first one. Yes.
Yeah.
Roll your damage. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
so
my
the first
interpretation.
attack. 9.
9 points. Number 5. All right. So he's going down. He can go down however you'd like.
So coming up to him, this is the dude that I got through the eye socket. So I'm just wanting to come up with him my axe, and I want to bring it straight down him and just shatter straight through him. Just axe coming straight down and just smash you right through all the bones and just.
It's like hearing a xylophone right to the skull, and then along, just down the ribs, tung, 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 and it just splits open, lands on the ground in a puff of dust. And then you're coming around with the second axe. So roll your advantage for number 4, I believe. Number 4.
7. That's 13. Is it higher? So 13, 14, 15, 16, 18.
That'll do it. That's a hit. All right, give me damage for that.
D6 plus 3. 3, 4, 5, 6 on that one.
6 on number 4. Very nice. You come around, cleave that guy in half, spin around to the guy next to him, and you take out like a big chunk of his rib cage with it, which bones just flying everywhere. He's still up. All right, that's Adrik. That brings us to the skeletons. Now let's see what happens, my intrepid explorers. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna delete this guy. Yeah. Go. Not bad, not bad. All right. And of course, they're silent, which is even more upsetting. Here. I'm gonna while I'm doing this, if you guys want to do a perception check. Do.
Let's do it.
I got a 19.
18.
13.
I got 10.
10.
I got 5.
Things are back to normal.
I'm in a blind rage. I'm not paying attention to nothing. Skeletons get.
So most of you, Adrik doesn't care anyway. Can tell as they're stumbling and clawing and shuffling towards you with this very bizarre bone rattle sound. You just get this sense, I suppose, that they really are just absolutely mindless. They know they can somehow or other, their empty eye sockets are seeing you, which is a very disturbing feeling, and they're just coming at you, and there is no negotiation, there is no communication, they're just gonna come. That's it. It's a very disturbing feeling. All right. My man Horen over here. Let's see, what do we got? All right, we're doing. What's his? All right, armor class, Horen.
13.
13. Oh, no. I can forget everything. Oh, that's 20. All right.
No.
That is a hit.
Okay.
One of them, and then let's do the other one. Oh, sir.
Oh, great.
That's a nat 20.
Of
Sorry.
course it is.
Oh,
Of course it
It's a
is.
legit nat 20 right there. So,
All right.
Three.
all
Piss
right,
them off with the
got-
fireflies.
Yep.
They both got these really decrepit old rusty swords. First one hits for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
The other one hits for 8 full damage.
All right.
It's almost like, I mean, you're so that roll that you did, the perception, like the sight of them coming towards you almost paralyzes you with just disgust and fear and rage, almost like this very awkward mix, to the degree that they just kind of lunge forward and stick you in a couple of different places, and you can, like, it hurts. Hopefully you're still up, but like, and that's enough to kind of hopefully startle you out of this weird stupor that they seem to put you in.
Yeah.
I will, just for reference, for clarity, that is entirely non-magical. It's not as though you've been, a spell has been cast. Like, it's just a very natural response to seeing this. So, just for clarity. All right, Vadania, let's have an AC for you.
Okay. I'm 15, I believe.
This guy over here,
Or 14.
coming at you, stumbles, falls to the ground, and picks himself back up as he's trying to stick you. Adrik, AC.
14.
Similarly, these two, number 4 and number 10, closing in on you, but you're just so short that they're just swinging over you, and like it's almost like they're looking for you. They're kind of all over, almost like a marionette, but no hit.
That's awesome.
And of course, the rest of the skeletons just keep stumbling towards everybody, and that brings us to Ori.
Oh,
All right, yeah, I am all. All right,
There you go.
how far away am I? Because I know you said the map is a little different from this one. Like,
You're like in about 25 or 30, you could get to this guy right here. If you're doing hand to hand, so you're about, we'll give you 25 out from the closest
25.
guy.
and then can you switch over to my breath? Okay, so another question, Horen, are you down?
I am barely clinging to life right now.
You're clinging to life.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go right up next to Horen. Like, can I get there? Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna do my ice breath to, like, it has a 15-foot range, so everyone, like, in front of me, like that whole section, just like right.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a cone.
Yeah. So like I'm trying to hit the two in front of Horen, and then just like anyone I can hit behind that. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 1 and 2 and 6 and 7. I think 11.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you those 5.
Okay.
Let me check.
And
What?
2d6.
2d6, which is
I have weapon. Okay, attack, save, damage, 2d6, cold, you can do exhale, D7, 8 plus your constitution modifier. Plus your proficiency. Wow. So what's your, okay, so your constitution modifier 0, okay. Your proficiency bonus is that?
Yeah.
Your proficiency bonus.
+2 proficiency bonus.
+2?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're looking at, so 10. Oh, that's why that's already on. I figured. Your saves it. Okay, so, wow. So, and we've got 5 of them. That's. Oh, that's a nat 1 right there. You win some, you lose some. All right, so do you want to roll once for everybody that you hit, or do you want to roll separately?
Ooh.
Up to you.
I'll do separately for everybody. Just to see if I
Okay,
can
you had
others, yeah.
the first 3. So number 1, number 2, and we'll say number 6 all hit. 7 and 11 just barely evaded. Like you crisp their skulls a little bit with the breath. That's about it.
Okay.
So yeah, you've got 3 hits of 2d6 each, if that's how you want to do it.
Oh, 2d6 each. Yep.
Yep.
So the first one was
20.
6.
6.
Yep. And then
Okay.
So,
Number 2.
6,
9.
7, 8, 9.
Okay. And number
then-
6.
5.
5. Oh, that's 2.
All right.
5.
So, number 1 almost seems to freeze in place for just a moment. That's a spell. No, I don't think you get it. So that's because I roll. All seems to freeze in place from it. Sorry. Number 2 also you can hear what's left of the sinews kind of creaking as it's trying to keep coming after Horen. Number 6. 6? Wait. Number 6. Boom. That's on me. So freezes solid, and then splinters apart in the cold.
Nice.
He is gone. Everybody else still kind of went at you though.
Okay.
1 and 2 though, right in front of you, are not moving real well. Definite. That was Oighre. That's round 1. That brings us up to
And then-
Vadania.
I do want to do a bonus action real quick.
Right,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
I'm gonna give bardic inspiration to Horen.
Okay, and what does that do?
That gives him, what does it exactly do? Let me see.
Bardic inspiration.
Within 60 feet can hear you gains an inspiration die 1d6 for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah. So whatever they want, they can add a roll of 1d6.
Sweet.
Sounds good. Horen, did you get all that?
Yeah.
Alright. Takes us to Vadania over here against this wall.
This is done for sure.
Right, so I would like to sneak attack
Sneak attack.
number 3.
Number 3. Alright. Sneak attack. I looked this up. So, universe up. Yep. You know how to strike subtly once per turn. This is a turn. You can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll, which you do thanks to Horen. The weapon, is it a finesse weapon? Does it say in there somewhere?
Yeah, you have a. Don't you have a short sword? And you also have a bow, right?
Okay.
Yep.
You don't need advantage, it doesn't matter. You have it. So the extra increases gain levels. So if you hit, you will do 1d6 additional damage to, I think, yeah, anybody in that area, because they're all being affected right now.
Okay. So I roll my d20 first?
Yes, this will be a regular attack. Are you
okay.
going for number 3 here?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, I rolled a 15. I don't know if I add anything to that.
No, that's just for the armor check.
Okay.
See if you hit.
Okay. And then I rolled a d6.
For damage or for something else?
Isn't it,
You should get, so you hit, so you'll get the damage for the sword to roll, and then add another 1d6 to whatever that roll is.
So, but yeah,
At least.
you're basically rolling 2d6. right?
2 of them?
Yeah, because you get 1d6 for your short sword, I think, right?
Sounds right.
Oh, yeah.
And then you add your
Right.
modifier or whatever.
All right, I got a 6 on one and a 3 on the other.
9. This was on number 3. Right here.
And we add your 3, your modifier too, I think.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And we're looking at 12. I think altogether.
Where's the modifier?
It's if you look at your short sword, where it
Yeah.
says damage, you have your 1d6, and then you have the +3.
I think it's +5.
Plus
is
5,
Is it
yeah.
+5? Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So you did okay. So actually, so you did 1d6 plus 3, whatever that roll was, plus 5
It's like using
plus 1d6. so right off the bat, your minimum is already 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're at a minimum of 9
Holy
before you
moly.
even roll. So unless you rolled, and you didn't roll 2 1s, you didn't roll snake eyes. So poor gentleman here. I don't know how you did it, but you come
Oh, neither.
in this just gorgeous swooping maneuver with the short sword that, with this finesse strike, takes the head off the spine immediately, which rolls, in the air for an inordinate amount of time. It's quite gripping to watch. Then down through the ribs, down through the pelvis, you just basically, Zorro your way through this thing, and it just absolutely collapses. You killed him bad.
Yeah. Hey,
Like, really bad.
that's what I'm talking about.
Little brother, there are more. That was your action. What else you got? Anything?
No, and I think I'll stay where I am.
Stay by Adrik.
Yes, in the safety.
The safety zone.
Not the
Okay, that
danger
was
zone.
Vadania. Brings us over to Horen, who's bleeding. Badly, it sounds.
So, I'm gonna metaphorically take a knee here for a second. I'm gonna cast. I hate to use this on myself, but I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Do it. You're the one bleeding, dude.
All right, so it's 1d8. It's 1d8 plus 3. So let me So I got +7. All right.
That's an action or a bonus?
That is an action. I'm going to. I look at my party. I'm wiping the blood off of my face, and as my wound is closing up in my side where the skeleton has impaled me, I just give just a knowing grin to Adrik, Vadania, and Oighre. I take a knee. I put my hand down on the ground as my body starts to change.
Oh.
Hair starts to protrude from my hands. My joints start cracking out of joint, and my other hand slams on the ground as my back arcs in the air. I throw my head down. I'm throwing my head up, and my face is elongating. And as I'm transforming, I say to the group that's in front of me, "You've really messed up."
Of course we did.
And as those words come out of my mouth, it fades into a low roar of a gigantic direwolf that now stands in front of them.
He has been waiting to
He's
do
been waiting to
that.
do that, man.
I know,
Excited
you really
to
have.
play D&D.
Damn it again. Come on. There he is.
And a
All
question,
right,
I do have a question. If I don't know how these skeletons operate, if I move away from them, does that provoke an opportunity attack with them?
From where you are, without looking it up and wasting time, I'm gonna say no because
Okay.
Ori's right here.
Okay.
So in my mind, no. They're also mostly frozen at this point, like literally.
Okay.
So in this case, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Nice. Adrik, you're up.
Alright. So I've got a couple of fellas in front of me, so I'm still wielding my double axes, so I'm going to take some shots at them.
Alright, starting with 10.
Alright. Have I still got advantage on them?
Yes, you do.
Nice. I love this new spell you got, Horen. I really do. So first one 17. First one 22 to hit.
It's a hit. Go ahead and roll for the other one.
Holy word.
I thank God it's an advantage, because that was a nut one. 10, 15 to hit the second one.
Both hit. Roll your damage separate. Start with 10, please.
6 plus 3.
Uh-oh.
I didn't just throw my dice away on it.
Or whatever.
Try that again. 6 damage for the first one. 9 damage for the second one.
So, this was your double axe attack. Very nice. Coming through number 10.
Ow, 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 ow. Ah! No, her claw's in my shoulder. Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, I got really wounded over here.
What happened? What'd I do?
Or he's just adding it to realism.
You take a big, like a, back of baby back ribs, just right through number 10. So it's still on its feet, but it's wobbling on its spine a little bit. Number 4 over here, not so fortunate. Both of those axes come crashing into its skull and completely obliterate it into a puff of dust, and it just collapses down onto the ground, destroyed.
Nice.
Awesome, I will take that.
All right, skeletons. So these guys totally frozen. God, but they're Vadania over here. Okay. So we're gonna move. This guy's coming in here. Well, they're not making. I keep wanting to groan, but they don't make sound. Dumb. So they're just coming in. They're just gonna pile in. They're starting to pile up over here. All right. So number. Do you have a character sheet for your new form?
Yes, I have it up.
Perfect.
So it's armor class 14.
14. Oh, by 1. They are so I mean, you almost can laugh. Like, he's so slow trying to hit you. You're like, really? Come on, bro. Got nothing. Ori, coming at you with another attack.
Yep.
Oh. Same thing, just like this very tremulous trying to hit you, and you're like, psh, come on. Whatever, dude. Vadania, AC.
It's
Never
14.
mind, doesn't matter. This one, I think, probably slips a little on the dust that his buddy left behind, and just barely swings right past you. Having a great night. 13 and 10 coming at Adrik. Oh, what was your AC, Adrik?
Oh, what was it? Sorry.
14.
Oh, no.
Adrik?
His AC is 14.
This is 14. Yeah. Okay. That's 1, and then...
Alright, I was distracting him.
So number 13 here takes a piece out of you. What do we got here? For 5 points. And I will... Let's see. 6, 5, 10. Spear point right into the shoulder. Rick. The rest of them are coming at you guys. They're kind of starting to pile up. That is it for their attacks. That brings us to Ori,
Okay,
who
go
is
back
down right here.
Okay, so unarmed strike +4. And then what's that damage? What does that mean?
You do 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Just 3 points.
I think so.
+2. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna whip out my rapier, and I'm gonna try to finish off the 2 that are nearest between, like right in front of me and Horen. Or the guy right in front of me, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2. Yeah, go for it whenever you're ready.
Alright. Never mind. No, wait, never mind. I thought that was not 1. It's a 7. I was like, oh, cool.
7.
And then it's just 7, right?
You get 2. You get 2 rolls for 2
Oh,
d20.
2 rolls. And then +4.
Yeah, 7 + 4.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11. And
Going for
then...
the second one.
And
That
then
is a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage, I guess.
Damage
1,
+2.
1d...
D8.
Oh, d8. Where's my 8? This one? No. Oh, that's a d8? Okay. 4?
Or okay, and then roll 3 dice 6 for me.
3 dice 6?
Dice 6.
6. 16?
16. Okay. With your rapier, you lunge forward, and at first you believe you've missed entirely because the blade goes right between those big bones in the thigh. Only as it continues to step forward, you wrench the sword a little bit, and that femur just snaps in half.
Ooh.
It collapses, hitting the ground so hard that the skull cracks open, smashes into dust, and this young man is no more.
Yes.
Nicely done.
There we
That
go.
was 2. All right, round 3 starts with Vadania over here. Just hanging out, having a great old time.
I know. It's like there's so many options. What should I do?
Take your pick. There's plenty to choose from.
I know.
One more.
Is the guy in front of me number 8? I can't read it.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Is there a way I could do my sneak attack again?
I believe so, because it's once per turn.
Yeah, we still
Yeah.
have advantage, right?
Turn, a round. So I believe so. Yeah,
Okay.
he does, and he is in the advantage group. He still has the blue firefly light on him, so you do have advantage on this attack. So absolutely.
Okay. So I might have to be walked through it again. I rolled
No,
a...
all you're gonna, it's not going to change your attack roll. It's going to change your damage.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
really all you got to do is hit him. I think, if I remember correctly. This is your
All
short
right.
sword.
But you get to roll twice,
Yes.
like advantage, yeah.
You do get 2 rolls of 20 to see if you hit.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Teamwork.
Alright. So I rolled a 10. Do I add anything or is it just a 10?
So is that the d20 that you rolled?
Yeah.
Did you roll it twice?
Yeah.
You got a 10 both times?
No, I got a 5 the first time.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Okay. Is that enough? Let me double check. It might 10 was your highest?
Yes.
And that's oh. Attack roll not added to the damage. Okay, I did that wrong. Okay, so what was the number on the dice? On the die?
It was
You
a
added-
10.
The 10, and then so you haven't added your +5 yet.
Correct.
Okay, so you're at 15. So that is a hit.
Okay.
I did that wrong earlier. I'm sorry. So the hit / DC is for your attack, not your damage. That was my mistake earlier. But
Okay.
You still killed that other one easily. So now you have 2d6 +3.
All right.
See how that goes.
So both of them were 2. So
Okay,
plus 3.
So 7
Yeah.
together? All right.
Yes.
So you give this guy a pretty good knock. You might even I think, let's say you take off an arm right at the shoulder, which is great. It's not enough to stop him though. He's still coming at you. That was your action. You still have a move and a bonus if you have anything you want to do.
I might move right next to 8, and in between him and I'll be in between him and Oighre.
Okay, yep, we can do that.
Yeah.
All right. Cool, Vadania, that's Horen's next.
All right. I'm going to attack dude in front of me with a bite. So I get +5 for the hit.
Okay.
So that is a 24.
I guess.
So for damage for the bite, they have to fail they have to pass on a strength saving throw. So 13 or higher.
13 or higher.
Or they're knocked prone.
Do you not get any damage at all?
Yeah, I get damage.
Okay, go ahead and give me the damage
Okay.
too.
So 3 + 4 + 3. Wait, hold on. 4 + 3. So 7 damage.
7. It's all you, man. He's going down.
So obviously I've just transformed. I still have steam coming off my body where I've transformed. I pounce on the skeleton and shove his chest into the ground with my paws. I reach down and I grab him at his throat with my snout, and I snap his head off and I throw it against the wall.
Nice.
Love it.
I delete the right guy. Peace out, number 1. Nicely done. That was an action.
Yeah, that's. I only get one attack. I'm gonna stay where I am for right now.
Okay. Adrik. Here,
All right.
surrounded, sort of. Got 3 going on here.
I'm going to go for the same 2 I went for last time.
Okay.
They get advantage in these 2, or are they part of the original?
So you get advantage on 10. You do not get advantage on 13.
Okay. So roll against 10 first.
10 has been busted up. 13 has not been busted up.
First one for 10 is 16.
16, that'll hit. Do you want to roll again to see if you get the crit?
No, I already rolled. That was the highest.
Right, that is a hit on 10. Let's go ahead and do the one roll for 13.
On the other one, I got 20. Not that.
Okay. Also a hit. So 2 hits. Let's start with number 10.
9 on number 10. 5 on the other guy.
13. Okay. So number 10 is going night-night. To you. You can describe it if you'd like.
Number 10, I'm just going to come in, cutting straight through them both directions, and just shatter them.
Cut in half. Boom. Good night, sweetheart. 13, we're going to do... Let's see, what do we got here? 10, right in the chest. That other axe catches him right in the breastplate, and you have to, wrench it out, and some little pieces of bone come out with it. He is still... Skeletons! Alright, let's see. Everybody's coming at you. Coming at you. You, closing the distance, 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 going here, and these guys are just getting a big mess. I mean, it looks bleak, but you guys are holding up, so, you know. We will start with a man, Horen over here. What kind of AC are we looking at?
37.
37 AC.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I have a character sheet in front of me. Unless I'm looking at, I mean, I have it in front of me.
Dire Wolf?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a sec.
Dire Wolf,
No,
Toughest Wolf.
are you so, I'm sorry. So the armor class is 14, but the hit points is 37.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that. I might have misunderstood you.
AC, dude.
I was like,
Oh,
37. What?
Whoa.
Oh, you are a god.
I like that one.
Oh, good luck trying to hit me. I'm just joking.
Well, whether it's karma or just what, I don't know, but he whiffs, so you're welcome.
Scared enough.
He's like 37.
Alright,
Oh, gosh.
Ori, your AC. Never mind, you're fine.
Oh.
Yes, that was a critical
Yay.
fail on my part, so M's in the house tonight, my friends. How about Vadania? What's your AC?
14.
No, it is not.
What?
Oh, it is. I just missed. And then you said 14?
Yes. See.
Ow. Okay, they are incapable of being scared, and yet somehow you have scared these, remaining like 15 skeletons. I don't know how you've done it, but you have. All right, Adrik, what do we got for you? AC wise? Oh, you're 14, I think, right?
Yeah, 14.
14. Yeah, that was really exciting. You know what? Let's just go to Ori, because I can't hit anything. Yeah, I didn't roll anything. I didn't think I even rolled over a 10 that round. So.
Sounds like us trying to make stealth checks.
That was round 3. That takes us to oh no, I'm sorry. We're still at Ori. Sorry, Ori. You are currently right here.
60 feet.
Mhm.
Alright, I want to do a cantrip of Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Oh, and on me?
It's messed up.
Just vicious. It get a range of 60 feet.
Okay.
So that's like almost everybody? Almost like
Let me look that one up. I'm unfamiliar. I mean, you know what vicious mockery is, because I'm feeling it. Okay, one action, 60 range of 60 feet, instantaneous. A string of insults laced with subtle enchantments. A creature you can see. Can hear you. Yes. It's just gonna be one creature though. It's not an area effect. It's just
oh,
one.
it's on area. Okay.
Nope. You can still do it
Okay, so I'm gonna do Vicious Mockery on the guy right in front.
in front. Okay. If you have a moment, I'd love to hear what you're saying, but it's not important. I'm
You
just
are
curious.
so pathetic. You're just a bunch of bones. No substance to you. I'm gonna feed you to the wolf right next to you. He's gonna eat you alive.
Oh, easy. Jeez. It's a family show. All right.
We're gonna
Keep
play
it
fetch.
cool, man. Keep it cool.
Okay. All right. It does not seem to hear you. It's still coming at you.
Okay. Bummer.
That was an action, I believe, right?
Well, that was my action, so I still have movement and a bonus, but I think no, I'm not gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Just kind of hold them back a bit. I don't want to have it fun.
Pull back a bit, you said?
Back a little bit, yeah. Not give them away.
Little back up there. Okay. That finishes the round. And we are back up to Vadania, right here, kind of surrounded. Do you have any area attacks? Now would be the time.
Any what?
Anything that would like affect an area? More than one?
I don't think I do.
I don't think you do either. I'm trying to remember what kind of actions we've got here. We've got the chill touch, we've got all the weapons, unarmed strike, blah blah. Attack. Got the extra sneak attack, but oh wait a minute. Take a bonus action on each of your turns. That's interesting. Oh, cunning action. Have two weapons, two light weapons.
Yeah, I have daggers.
So you can do the two weapon fighting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about switching to.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea right now. You know, personal opinion.
Yeah, that's exactly. I know. It's what I was gonna do.
Let's do that. You're here, so you kind of have your choice. You've got 8, who is not looking so hot right now. You've got 18, who's fine and dandy, and you've got 7, who's also looking fine and dandy. So this guy here has been hurt. He's got some bones missing. These 2, not so much. They're doing just fine.
I want to go for 7.
All right. Then try to understand. So when you take it, so that's your attack action. Light weapon holding in one hand. The bonus action to attack with a different melee weapon you're holding in your other hand. Right. Okay. And that's what you've been doing, Adrik, right? Two weapon fighting? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Add your ability to the damage of the so we don't add the ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack. Okay. We will get it for the first one. Okay, so starting with number 7, go ahead and roll your attack, and you'll get. Oh, jeez, now I lost it. Here we go.
I got 23.
Okay, that'll work. This was with the short sword.
Yeah, with the dagger.
This is with the dagger. Okay, so you're getting 4 plus 3. All right, so this is number. Let's do this now. Go ahead and roll your damage for number 7.
Okay, and that's the D4?
Yeah, D4 plus 3.
Alright, so that's a 6.
Right. Alright, you come up kind of almost wedge your hand under its rib cage and snap a bunch of the ribs out. This is pretty cool. And then you can roll your second attack with the short sword, right?
Okay.
But you do not get the plus 5.
Okay, I rolled a 10.
Got that. So still a hit though. Okay, so 1d6 plus 3 for this one.
Alright.
On number 18.
So that should be a 9.
Wow.
Dang.
That guy got jacked up. He is still in the fight, but yeah, again, you basically destroyed his rib cage with your short sword, and you can see his head and shoulder blades up here kind of teetering on the top of his spine. Both are still up though. That was your bonus. Yeah, that should take us to Horen.
All right.
Here.
I'm gonna attack the guy right in front of me.
All right. It's looking healthy.
All right, I
What you got
15.
15 will hit. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take just a massive swipe right at his midsection.
Nice.
So 2d6 plus 3. So 7. So 10.
Points of damage?
Yeah, so it's 2d6 plus 3. So I got a 3 and a 4.
Okay.
So 7
Try
plus
it.
3. So I stand up on my hind legs for a second. I take my right paw as hard as I can and swipe him right across the spine, right under where the ribs, connect on the spines. And I connect fully, slam him against the wall the same way that I slammed his friend's face against the wall with my mouth.
Smash. 10 is enough to say goodnight to that guy.
And now I'm going to move in the middle of those 3 that are in front of me.
Get over here.
Yep.
An inch. Roughly. Alright. No problem there. Wow. Hooah! Alright. That was for an Adrik.
Alright, I'm going to go for the next 2 in front of me.
Alright, that's going to be number 9. So you'll have advantage on 9. You will not have it on 14.
9. 15 and
15 on 9?
so 20 plus my DC to it. So it's
9 will
20.
hit. That's a hit. Sorry.
And then the other guy, not 20.
Yes! I mean,
What does that
Can't
do
speak.
altogether?
Hmm?
What does that do with your nat 20? Everything
Not
max?
20, so that's a crit, so whatever the dice is, it doubles that and then plus 3 to it.
So what do you got?
So, alright, so do you want me to roll the first one?
Sure.
Alright, so for the first dude, the one I didn't get the nat 20. 4, 5, 6, 7 damage in him.
Okay.
For the other dude, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in him as well. So 7 to each of them.
Wait for the crit roll?
Yeah, because you meant to double the die and it's a D. So double that's 4 and then plus my.
I wonder if I've been using a house rule. What's the maximum amount of damage you could get on that? So instead of doing the added die, if just your main attack? What's the most you could have done?
Most I could have done 6, 7, 8, 9, which is the highest I could have done.
Okay.
Just from rolling.
That's what I've been doing, I think. I think I can't remember now if that's a home rule or if that's in the book. So for a crit, it was instead of doing the math that you did, it's just we go whatever the maximum amount of damage could be.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to
The
stick with
maximum
that.
damage. So first did 7 damage and then this.
And then 9 on number 14.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're up. What's left of them? Again, taking off a couple arms, ribs are going all over the place. They're still closing in on you, but you don't have much left to them for sure. But let's find out. Maybe I'll roll better this time. Okay. So wow, Horen, you just threw yourself right into the thick of it, didn't you? All right. And your AC is 14
yes.
now. Here's one. And there's 2.
Oh.
And 3. Oh, sir. Did anybody have a healing potion? Because this is not pretty. You did rush in there. We'll see. We're looking at 3, 4, 5. Plus another 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And another 6. Well, 14 points of damage.
All right.
That's rough. That is rough. Where are you at?
I'm at 23 for the direwolf.
Okay, you're up. Still up?
Yep.
Alright. Good. So that's why you did that. That's fair. Alright. We've got 2 here. Alright, Vadania, you are also 14, I think?
Yes.
Alright, and... You know what? Is it your birthday? Because I'm just handing you stuff. It's obnoxious. You're gonna So I'll take it out on Adrik, who has a what? think one. All right. Number 9 is able to lunge forward a little bit and catch you, Adrik, for a total of 4. Let's see. Where did he catch you? He caught you in the. He actually was stumbling so badly that it causes a gash in your lower leg, like in your shin. And these guys are just like piling up, basically. So. Oh, that was my turn. That'll bring us back down to Oighre, who's right down here at the moment.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move over to the left to those guys, like right by Horen. Yeah, that guy right there. And let's see. I'll go ahead and just I'll stick him with my rapier.
All right, roll.
All right. Nat 20.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. How many nat 20s have we gotten tonight?
A minimum of 3. I've counted at least 3. There might be 4. So what's the maximum amount of damage you can do?
Yeah.
10? Yep, 10.
So, man, that's just lunge forward with the rapier into an eye socket, snaps the bone on the coming out the side. I mean, you just race through like until the handguard is meeting his skull right here, and you just kind of wrench it off. So the skull is just hanging on the top, and you're like, what the? And meanwhile, the bones just collapse, and you kind of like shake it off your rapier until it tumbles away. Because that was a nat 20. You know. Don't say I never gave you nothing. Wow. All right. You still have a bonus and a move if you like. Oh wait, no, you moved up there.
I moved up there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Good.
Yep.
Son of a. Oh, I guess it's Vadania's turn.
I guess. Oh man.
Just skating through life, nothing's bothering. Everything's
I'm picking
fine.
daisies.
You know, no big. Clearly, they like you the best. Like, oh, don't hurt her.
I'm too pretty. I'm going to. What am I gonna do?
I don't know. You've kind of got your pick of these 3 here. Number 7 is hurting. Number 18 is on his last legs, quite literally. Number 8 is also not looking real good. So all 3 of these surrounding you are all falling apart, like bones and stuff and dust kind of crumbling off of them, but they're still coming at you. Trying, I'd say.
Right. Am I able to sneak attack either of them?
I believe so. Let me double check. So yes, you can sneak attack either number 8 or number 7 because at the moment they are still under the effects of Horen's spell.
Ooh, I will do number 8.
Wow. Yeah, so it's just extra damage. So yeah, so you're just rolling for your regular to hit on AC. Number 8, you said?
Yes, and I got 22.
Okay. Go ahead and roll and add a d6 to it.
Alright. I rolled a 4 and a 3.
7. Sneak attack. So you make as if to attack 7 and 18, just as 8 is raising his hand, but you spin around, catching him off guard, and slicing through his his spinal cord, and you're like, but he's still coming at you. He's coming at you. The axe in his hand is about to hit you. When you realize he's not coming at you, his top half is just falling off of his bottom half, landing in the floor in a pile of dust as his legs stand there and keep walking for a second, and then they too collapse, and he is bye-bye. Because he was already pretty jacked up.
Bye-bye.
Phew, dang. Whatever. I don't even care.
I've just put my energy in my dice.
Quickly. Or into mine. This man should be so jacked up right now, and you have not been touched, and I cannot believe that.
I cannot believe it either. I don't know what's
Amazing.
going on.
Unbelievable. All right, Horen.
It won't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I was just saying it's probably not going to last forever.
True. I mean, you're like just kicking back, like doing your nails, like just stick
The
'em.
usual. It's a
That
usual
long rest
day.
really helped her.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna attack the guy right in front of me with the shield.
Right there. That's number 12. Number 12 is one of the few who's looking pretty fresh right now.
All right.
I mean, as fresh as you can look at
All
the
right.
skeleton.
I want to take a picture of this because I'm not bull crapping. I got a nat 20 on the roll. I promise you. I'm not flubbing the rolls over here. I feel bad.
All
right.
Good night, everybody.
You want to take a mulligan on that one?
All right. So
That is at least 4.
yes.
What's the max damage you could do?
So it's 2d6. So it's 2d6, 12 plus 3. But if that's doubled.
No, we're not doubling.
Okay.
it.
Oh,
We're
that's
taking
right. That's right. Yeah. So 12 plus 3. So
It's
15.
all yours. Whatever you want. I clearly have no say in the game. So, whatever.
So I pounce on him with the quickness, and I put his head in my jaw, and I just clamp down until there's nothing left, and pulverize his skull into a cloud of dust.
There's a cracking sound that makes your teammates like, what the, again with the sound, like you're busting walnuts over here. And he collapses to the ground. Bye-bye. Good lord. So that was your action? Anything else? You got 7 here. 18, 20, 16, 18, 13.
I'm gonna have to start taking pictures of proof after this night.
I know.
Good lord.
I'm good right now.
Well, all 4 of us have rolled a nat 20.
At least once, yeah.
No, I don't
So,
think I did. I don't think
Oh,
I
you
did.
haven't yet, Vadania?
I think you
No,
got
I
that.
don't think
I
so.
think he's rolled 2. I'm sure of that. Oh, yeah. Whatever. This game's stupid.
I've been trying to play it cool.
Alright. Adrik, you're up.
Alright, going back for the same 2 again. My 2 boys.
Alright. We got so at 9 is hurting, and both 9 and 14 are hurting. You still have advantage on 9, not on 14.
Okay, so for 9, it's 7 and 12. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to hit him.
That'll hit 9.
Bless you.
16, 17,
The
18,
dust.
20, 21 on the other day.
Okay, those will both hit. Go ahead and give me your damage on 9. What's the-
9 for the first attack,
Okay.
4 for the second attack.
Both yours. What do you want to do? We're jacked up. I mean, these were the guys who were teetering on their spinal cord, so wasn't much left of them.
Alright, so first one I want to get like an axe and the other ones, lift them both up and smash against the wall next to me.
Oh, there you go.
Good night. Alright, it's my turn. You guys better look out.
I try to look at the next 2 skeletons that are in front of me and just
You just did. Alright. We're happy to oblige, sir. Except for the skeletons. Got me. I'm gonna hurt
Thanks for
Vadania
comfort.
the last thing I do. I'm coming for you. All right, with who I've got left. You realize there were 20, right, when we started this? All right, Ori, give me a AC.
Oh, 10.
Oh, that's a hit. 10 AC.
Yeah.
All right, that's a hit. To your. Oh, right in the stomach. Spear point. Right in the gut. That's gonna leave a mark. 4 points.
Okay.
Not so bad.
Ouch.
Let's see. And you've got 14 right now?
Yes.
All right, 2 attacks coming at you with a 17 and a 2. So, oh, here we go. You guys have got me all flustered, so I'm throwing dice everywhere. This is gonna be 14. Oh, all right, and 4, 5. So taking 5 points as he stumbles forward and jams his sword into your upper thigh.
Okay.
Other one misses. Let's see. All right, Vadania.
Uh-oh.
14.
I don't like that.
I mean, you're just like blowing everything off, and it's frustrating, you know. Come on. I need love too, you know.
You know, you can't help greatness. You can't help greatness.
We might not be stealthy, but we can do a battle.
I
Right?
used to give you like to stop trying to be stealthy and just run head first into fights because apparently we're really good at this. But
I should have been barbarian.
Your AC is 14.
Yes.
So the skeletons sit down and start playing some gin rummy because they've got nothing better to do with themselves. Adrik, 14.
yeah, 14.
Those two see, hey, that's a great idea. Hal, we should play gin rummy too. So that's what they do. Ori, it's all you. At least I took a piece out of Ori.
Oh gosh.
Poor Ori.
Man,
Alright.
this is embarrassing.
Alright, so... How far is the gap? Or that was insight and attack, I'm pretty sure. I was gonna try to get between the guy and the wall and go like around behind them, but that's probably gonna incite an attack, huh? From the guy.
Thought as long as you stayed within that range, you were okay.
Okay.
I think it's if you try to disengage this way.
Oh, okay, but if I
As
go
long as-
try to wrap around a bit. Okay.
I may be wrong, so if somebody's in the chat and can correct me, but I'm pretty sure as long as you stay within melee range, you can still do that.
Okay.
An attack.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna. Let's see.
It's
How
still
big is
very-
15 feet? Like
What's that?
15 feet. How big is a 15 feet cube from where I'm at?
Oh, from where you're at?
Yeah.
That's you're gonna get this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one because this whole thing is only 20 feet wide.
It's only 20 feet. Okay.
You'll miss Adrik and his two, but you'll get everybody else over here. Now, you have to notice too, if you cast it from, well, almost from anywhere, you've got 2 associates
Yeah,
here.
2
that,
people.
But what is it that you want to do? Because maybe let's make sure that. What were you thinking?
Because I want to try to do a thunder wave,
Well, let's see.
but that's gonna get 2, and it's gonna be a constitution for my 2 friends.
Action self and range self 15 feet cube. Each creature. Failed save. A creature takes 2 thunder damage. That is correct. So yes, they you cannot. They would all be included in that right now. Now, if you wanted to risk the attack, you could come around, then keep coming kind of over to here.
Yeah.
Maybe these 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but that's so the skeleton would get 1 attack on you.
Yeah.
Just a straight up attack. You want to do that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do because I know that's gonna incite an. but I don't want to get my friends in it. So so I kind of want to go around.
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Okay, because they're all playing Rummy, right?
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Ooh.
Okay.
For 4 points.
4 points. Okay, so they got me for.
And just for color, that was to your 8, just in the arm.
In the arm. Okay.
But
That's
yeah,
fine.
now you are in position, and I will give you these 3 in a row there.
Okay, and then
Not-
and then I want to do Thunderwave. Yeah.
All right, Thunder Wave coming at you. Wave
Nice.
of Thunder, 15-foot cube. Make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Con 12. Oof. And what is there? Did he actually do that? So yeah. Okay. See what happens then, Ori. Oh, so who am I looking at? Looking at 20, 18, so 18, 19, 20. All right.
D8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's this one. Oh, look. We cast a spell slot 2nd level or higher, the damage decreases by 1d8. So I get another d8.
Pieces, man.
You
Each slot level above. So you're using your 2nd level slot?
have a 2nd level?
Wait, no, that's you don't have a
Right.
you don't have a 2nd level slot yet.
Okay,
I'm
that's
gonna
right.
say, like,
Okay,
you
first
don't
level
have
slot.
second
Okay, never
level,
mind.
so
Okay.
But you still get 2d8,
Yeah.
all 3.
All right.
Yeah, you don't got a 2nd level slot total.
Do you want to roll it as one, or do you want to roll each one separate?
Let me do separate.
Okay, we'll start with number 18.
Number 18.
And up here, yeah.
3, 4, 5.
Okay. Then 19.
10.
Number 20.
7. Is that 4?
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Sweet mamma jamma. And pushes them 10 feet away from me. So I want you to really picture this, okay?
Okay.
Running around behind him, you get caught in the arm, you brush it off. You get into position and go, shillelagh, or some really cool word. And the 3 of them, like, imagine like a grenade going off, basically. And it's just cast the 3 of them out like the Sunty commercial. And this when you have to fall back, only forward 10 feet.
Jack, I'm flying.
Ow.
Good.
Ow. Nope. You stay there. Here, give me this one. That's what I wanted. But ow. And but ow. And then just smash apart as they fly through the air.
Yes.
Nice.
Dang. That was hardcore.
Yeah, he's
That was
You
clutch.
interrupted their card game is what you did.
well, that changes what I'm doing.
There you go, Vadania.
Oh, sorry. It's fine. That brings us up
Thank
to
you very
5.
much. All right. Well, am I able to sneak attack number 13? I think it is. I can't read it.
Here by Adrik.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll have to cross up in there, but yeah, absolutely, and he's not close enough. So yes, you can. No. Wait. Yes, because then you're in between the 2 of them. So yeah, you can.
All right. I rolled a 13, so if I add 5, it's 18.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your damage. 13. Who's already missing some ribs?
I rolled a 9, and then I don't know if I add 3
Oh,
or not.
you it's the 1d6 plus 3, I think, right, for the weapon?
Yeah.
Mistaken. So 1d6 plus 3 is 9, and an additional 1d6 roll to that for the sneak attack.
So I got a 12.
12. Whatever. I don't even care. What do you want to do to him? He's all yours.
I just want to get him away from Adrik, and I'll just take both of my daggers and just annihilate.
Who is that? I'm thinking of who's the guy? It's almost like you look like a chef, a teppanyaki guy, just just bones just flying off
Nice.
every other direction until you're just covered in bone dust. And he's gone.
And you didn't
no
even
more.
smudge a nail. Look at that, because you were doing your nails earlier. So you didn't even smudge a nail. Look at that.
You know?
Nails are beautiful right now. You just skated through this fight.
I am an
You're-
expert skater.
There will be consequences later. So let's go over to Horen. Ooh, he's got a man on each side. What's he
All
gonna
right.
do?
I slowly turn to the guy on my left, and I'm gonna roll to attack. Shoot! I got a 6.
Oh, sir. All right. 16 is one of the few. Well, A that's left. B that is still affected in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, he was able to dodge a little bit. Maybe he's angry that skeleton. Bad thing to be. All right. Anything else? We're kind of
Let
in
me see.
a spot there.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Adrik, you've got one guy here, number 15, in front of you. And he is fresh as a daisy.
Alright, so I'm still with my axes, so what I want to do with that is take a shot at him,
Hmm?
and with my second attack, I can throw my axe. I want to throw standing behind Horen.
Gotcha.
Ooh, there you go.
Because I can throw it at 20-foot range, so he's well within range. So,
Alright, so no advantage on 15, so just the one roll.
yep, so do it in front of me. 12.
Double hit.
And then to throw at the guy behind Horen.
I'll get advantage. I think he's still.
Is he still, do I get advantage on him? Is he one of the
We still
guys?
have advantage on him from the fireflies.
12 in the first roll.
I want to
12.
rename that spell to Fireflies.
17 for the one behind Horen.
Those are both hits. Give me the 15 first.
Alright, so I think that's a D8, it's not a D6. First one, only 4.
Uh-huh.
And then the one behind Horen, 4 as well.
You want to do to 4? I'm sorry, to 7. Done.
Yeah. Well, you kind of obliterate them all, you know.
Boom! Axe. You throw the axe, buries into his skull. He collapses. Horen, you hear something rattle behind you and collapse. Not sure what it is. You're kind of busy with 16, but something just happened behind you. 15, on the other hand, yeah, you take a couple fingers off of his hand, and that's about it. He is
Around
still
about
kind of-
10 of the skeletons already. I can slowing down this man.
That was Adrik. Skeletons! Okay, you guys, look out. Here comes number 16. Number 10. Here comes number 15 at Adrik on a 14. Oh, I never hit that one. Okay, finally, somebody's getting hurt. 6 points of damage to Adrik. To the 4, 6, 7, 8. Oh, into the arm. Takes a big whopping chunk out of the shoulder here.
Oh,
Yikes.
And those are my 2 moves. So that takes us back down to Oighre, right up here.
Yep.
all right. Let me see. What do I want to do?
I mean,
Let's see.
I have your pick.
Okay, and I go to my actions. Sorry. Melee weapon. Prone. Can I turn at the front one that's in front of Adrik and just kind of turn and just go.
Run, like, and just run into him?
I think your mic cut out.
I was just gonna stay where I am
Okay.
and like
Yep.
throw my
Oops.
dagger.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That is perfectly fine.
just kind of turn and
Go for it.
okay. Where's mine? Nope, that's not gonna do anything. It's a 2. I miss.
Hey, you missed. All right, so we got another dagger.
Just choo.
Buddy, remember to pick up your daggers on your way out.
I just can't forget it. I gotta go find it.
I mean, you could probably go look right now if you want, frankly, because
I know. And just like go back and try again, kind of like if I'm toss like the laundry in the basket. I'll go get it and come back.
that's Ori. So that brings us back up to Vadania. Right here.
All right.
Don't you sound bored with me?
I guess I'll just go after. Is it 15?
Here by Adrik.
Yeah.
15. Closing in on him to do melee.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna do some dagger action.
All right. Dagger action it is. Feel free.
All right. So I got a 23
Okay.
because I rolled an 18.
All right. What's your damage?
Let me make sure I'm doing it right. Hold on. 4.
4. Okay. You take a big chunk out of his skull, like almost like a bowl shape, just kind of flies out and lands and spins on the ground for a second, and gets his attention as he sort of turns to you. Horen,
I think I have a bonus.
do you have a bonus?
Yeah.
What is it?
Don't I?
Oh, are you doing the 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then
The 2
yeah, go
dagger?
ahead. But you do not get the bonus
Yeah.
to the attack roll.
All right. I rolled a 10.
And I think that will work. Double check. No, you don't get that. Yes, no, that is gonna hit. So you can roll that again, whatever weapon that was. Ow.
Roll it again.
Yeah, roll the damage for the weapon that you're using.
Oh.
The one was this the short sword then? Because you used the dagger first, right? And then the short sword in the other?
No, I was just using 2 daggers.
2 daggers, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your dagger damage. I think it's...
All right. So it's 4 plus 3.
7. So, with that shot, yeah, big chunk of skull comes off, falls to the ground, spins around. You're like, ooh, that's pretty. Why don't you join him? And the other dagger, just a big old haymaker swing with the dagger that goes into the cavity of his skull and snaps another piece off, which joins the second piece and spins around. And the skeleton looks at you pretty much with just what's left, kind of here, the sort of occipital area, and then falls.
But Danya, you took away my target practice. I was gonna try again with the dagger.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, I could have left him for you.
All right, I'm gonna obviously attack the only guy that's left.
This is a 20. You all take 5 points of damage.
I was like, what? Wait.
No pressure.
All right, I got a 15, but it's plus 5 to hit, so it's a 20. But it's not a nat 20.
All right. I'll let you go this time.
All right.
That's a hit. So go ahead and roll that.
All right.
Again, this is last, but he's fresh.
Okay.
He's taken no damage yet.
All right. I got a 6 and a 3 plus 3, so 12.
All yours. Never mind.
So I lean back on my haunches for a second and get low to the ground, and a slow growl comes out, and then I pounce on him really quickly and shove him against the wall as he shatters against the wall.
Boom. Like you threw a handful of flour against the wall, just puff. Absolute puff of smoke. And then you all survey your surroundings, and there are just bones and dust, and you're just covered in it. And it's very, very quiet. And you have absolutely destroyed 20 skeletons, and you are out of combat.
Nice. Well, there's no more clacketing.
Well, wasn't that fun?
I don't want to hear from you. Okay, I rolled double digits against you this entire fight. No, maybe a 10. What was it? Ridiculous. Now, in fairness, skeletons do have a very low armor class, so it went more or less as I expected. I wasn't expecting it quite that bad, but congratulations all the same. And congratulations for rolling like 5 or 6 or half a dozen, 20s. So can't argue with that. All right, over to you. What's next?
I guess keep looking down the hallway.
Yeah, okay, go. I'm saying being a good roll here.
Yep.
Why not?
I can't really talk to the group. I can't.
Does anybody? Do we want like? I could do like a song of rest for a
Oh yeah, you
short
can do a
rest.
song.
Do we want to just take like a little song of rest in the skeleton dust? I could play a song.
Is that a spell?
It's a.
Yeah, it's like she gets it, and for the bards, when she hits level 2, she can do a song of rest during a short rest period.
Let me see. Yeah.
What was it that
What
we were
is that?
having to look
That's
for?
new.
We were looking at stuff up earlier to make sure we knew what we were doing.
Spell? What a spell? Actions? Maybe is it not?
Does it?
I don't think so.
You got
I guess
healing
it's
word.
beginning second level, you can use soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest. The end of performance regain hit points by the end of the short rest by spending 1 hit dice. Each of those creatures regains an extra 1 point, so you roll a 1d6, or well,
Yeah.
you roll a 1d6, and that's how much hit points we gain back.
All right. Does it require a short rest? That's the only thing I'm not clear about.
Yeah, I mean, it needs to
Yeah,
be
okay.
a short rest. It has to be done during that, so it would have to be at the end of a short rest. We get that.
Mhm.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. How long is a short rest? That's just
So a short rest is an hour.
okay.
So, do we want to take a short rest and do that then, or do we want to push them forward?
Because
How many hit
that
points
basically means the session's over, right?
Because if I get a short rest, I can get my breath back, and I'm not terribly low, but I'm moderately low on my health.
Yeah, you get at least half.
But if
Yeah.
Horen comes back into his normal form, he's going to be one hurting dude, right?
Yeah.
So,
So you definitely need a short rest, Horen.
I would want one.
I can't talk with a group because I'm currently a wolf. So whatever you guys decide.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, Vadania's fine.
Vadania's fine, man. She's
Yeah, Vadania's
fine
just
her
like,
nails going like this.
I don't even need to sleep. I don't know what y'all are doing.
do you have, you could backtrack to that scary temple thing where the altar was. You could also go back to the room where you killed all the priests. That worked before you come back. Or you can hang out kind of in the hall and hope that nothing ambles by in the next hour. Or some of the options.
Yeah, what do y'all think?
I like the room idea.
Yeah, let's just go back to the room, the creepy room.
Yeah. Temple
I
room?
guess. Huh?
With the one with the tapestry?
Yeah.
Because I think that's the closest one. And Vadania, who's not hurt, can stand guard in that doorway. You know?
Yeah, you would definitely
let-
see.
Let me Swiffer up these bone dust first. It's bothering me.
As she whips out Travel Swiffer. Haha.
Showing.
Is that a +2 Swiffer or I don't remember? Okay, so we're going back to the temple sort of looking thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and have you head over there, no problems. I'm presumably being, cautious and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Nothing interferes with your trek there, and so the room is structured in such a way that it's kind of roughly box shaped. Next, so you've got the hallway that you're going down, and then at the end of that hallway is a almost not quite perfect square room. So you can come in and kind of be hidden on those walls here, and still be able to peek around and see all the way down that hall. I mean, it's obviously still dark and whatever, but really, unless something's invisible or whatever, nothing's gonna be able to sneak up on you. So it's relatively secure. Now there's no way out either, but
Right.
You'll see anything coming relatively quickly, most likely.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to do during this hour break?
I'm gonna sing my song.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna do some yoga.
It's pretty little baby, come warm your head, resting your head on a pillow. Pretty little baby, the sun's getting low.
Go to bed,
Close your eyes and go to sleep
everybody. Here's Toby.
till we depart. Make a dream.
Just
Oh, just
This
close
one.
your eyes and
I couldn't roll.
as Ori's singing, I'm like cocking my head, like.
Yeah, like what is that? You start howling. Oh.
Okay, so go ahead and as that's all happening, if you haven't already, roll your healing
D6.
and all that.
Right. Was it
Yeah,
1d6?
1d6.
So everyone roll 1d6.
Oh, did we roll? I thought you rolled, and that's how much we got.
No, I think it's every creature rolls 1d6. Here, cube. Oh, where's mine?
Do I need to roll?
No, if you didn't take any damage,
If you're
there's
not
nothing
hurt,
to heal. Let me see.
spend one or more hit dice at the end. I don't know what that means.
Let me see.
To really understand, but I've never.
Yeah. Wait, who can hear you performs regain hit at the end of short rest by spending one or dice. Each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points. So
You're gonna get after your short rest. So I can figure this out. You're going to get.
each person, or just I'll just do it.
I thought.
Okay, I'll just roll 1d6 and then everyone gets that amount
Okay.
for my song of rest because that makes sense. Kind of playing the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, everyone gets 3.
Okay, so we'll do the 3, and then also, she gets something like proficiency. Where'd you go? I think those senses, proficiency, language, skills.
Did you change mine?
Sure.
Okay.
Points, right? Huh. Okay, well, I don't want to waste time on it. So I'm also, because of the short rest, giving everybody an additional 1d6 that you will roll yourselves to add to your hit points.
Okay.
And make sure you update your sheets appropriately. Okay, good. So the hour goes by. It's eerily quiet. You also notice that maybe you're not hearing the chanting quite like you were earlier. It wasn't. You can't tell if it shut off abruptly and it took you a while to pick up on it, or if it sort of faded out, or whatever. But it's sort of it's kind of jarring. Like one of you is like, "Wait, did you hear that? Hear what? Nothing. Crap, yeah." Like it kind of is dawning on everybody kind of at the same time. So yeah, and then you get your song and you're starting to feel pretty good, which is nice, yay. If you're into that kind of thing. And after about an hour, You're feeling pretty good. Everybody's updated or got their
Yep.
stuff going there. And,
Yep, we're all good.
You're all good. So you are headed back up the hall, passing your lovely piles of bones that were swiffered to the side. Take the curve and keep going ahead. And ahead of you, about after you've done the curve, ahead of you about 30 feet, you see you're coming up into another room. It is fairly brightly lit. From where you stand currently, you can see more tapestries on the wall. And the room, it looks like it's going to curve to the left into a larger room. You can hear torches or fire, that kind of thing. Again, pretty brightly lit. That's all you've got at the moment. You'll have to go further into the room to see what exactly is going on up there.
All right. Can anyone in the dark vision see?
Not super necessary. There's enough light coming out of that room
Oh,
that
okay.
it
So
can
it's
see
just
pretty
the
well.
position. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to stealthily try to go through?
I'm gonna try that. It's never exactly what past for us, but we can.
Maybe one of these sides. Because either or not, whether we charge in or we at least try to be stealthy, because we just got out of a battle. We're not fully healed up.
Yeah, but we got a little rest.
Yeah,
Yeah, Vadania. I didn't even...
I say we just head straight in.
Just head straight in?
Whenever-
Okay. Yep. Let's just go right
Whenever
in.
we stealth, it never land. So just
Okay.
All right, in we go. And turning into the room.
Oof.
Boom.
Uh-oh. This
What?
does not look good.
Ooh, shoot.
Down here. You're still on your dire wolf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd everybody go? There's Vadania. Adrik. Group here. Okay, and then her up here. And then this gentleman right here. So, this huge room has an arched ceiling about 30 feet high or so. The floor is more of that black stone, really shiny black stone with the red sort of tendrils going through it. You've got draperies again, on this time on all 4 of the walls. So kind of imagine, I didn't really draw it in. The door is here, okay, where you guys are, the doorway.
Okay.
The wall down here and here and here, right? This is all locked in with tapestries on all 4 of these walls. More of the same type of stuff you saw in the other room. It is lovely and disgusting and disturbing all at the same time. You've got, kind of ignore this giant, this guy. He's more of a giant iron bell. That guy should not be there. In kind of hung from a statue that I will not describe because just to think about it is enough to make you nauseated. A couple of mallets to hit the bell standing at ease next to the statue on either side. You've got, these torches and stuff. You've got the little landing kind of up here, elevated area. And got these wicked cool statues of people. Once more, you can tell just by looking at them that the artistry of these statues is exquisite. I mean, whoever made this was a master sculptor, but the sculptures themselves are of various races in just exquisite agony, poses of absolute horror and pain. You do see, I'm going to give you, well, not just yet. I might come back to that. No, maybe I will. I'll give everybody a perception check. We're checking things out.
I got a 9.
9, okay.
5.
19. Oh.
10,
I got a 19.
18, okay.
got that one.
It's about time.
Those of you who are paying a little bit closer attention and were not immediately flabbergasted by this whole thing, these circles here are chairs or thrones, and in each one of them they're very ornate, and you do see some gemstones kind of embedded in them, just for future reference, although that is not what really holds your attention at the moment. You do see them.
Held your attention.
And up here, behind this altar, you see a man. He is wearing he appears to be human. It's hard to tell because you can't see his ears given the hood that he has on. The exterior, he has on a very deep black cloak. The interior is red, sort of shiny, almost like a satin perhaps, with a very deep hood again. Fairly tall, maybe 6 foot, very pale. And he says, friends, at last you've arrived. I've been waiting for you.
Who are you?
That's a great question. I'm Emil. I'm the cleric of this place. I'm so anxious to finally be here. Tell me of your journey.
What is your duty?
I assumed you knew. I'm here to keep the evil Minotaur in check.
Do you know where he is?
Exactly. I know he's nearby. I trust you are here to destroy him, to rid the land of this vile evil.
Are we the first ones you've seen?
You were foretold. Heavens themselves foretold of 4 great adventurers who would come and rid this valley of this demonic presence.
Can I do an investigative check, just like, because I kind of want to take a look at his medallion.
You're breaking up. Say that again.
Can I do like an investigative kind of check, just kind of see if there's anything in his clothing, like if he's wearing like one of the medallions, thing along those lines that we've seen already?
Yeah, I don't trust this guy.
Same, you said? You can make those rolls. I'll give you that.
Okay. I got 11.
Okay. And Vadania, were you also rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
I got a 16.
16. Not that you can see.
Okay.
From this distance. It's possible. Specifically, I mean, if he was wearing anything big, like the medallions, you would probably see that, at least if he was wearing it outside the cloak. And you can't see his hands too well, so he could have rings on. But from where you're at the moment, and at the moment, I still have you right at that entrance. Nobody's...
Okay.
I haven't moved anybody yet, so...
Can I...
Where you see on the map is exactly where you are right now. The squares are, again, a little iffy. The whole room is from the threshold, 40 feet, 6, by 70 feet. Rectangle.
Can I... I was wondering if maybe I can kind of step forward just a little bit and do kind of like a history check as well, because with the 4 guys that we like slaughtered, Horen and I kind of like investigated, tried to look up history, all that stuff, like religion, because I want to get a slightly better view, but I'm not too trustworthy of him, so I don't want to get close, but also kind of just take a better look at him and see if anything that Horen and I kind of investigated and looked in history and stuff from before, if there's anything that clicks.
I'm
That
gonna
makes
move.
sense.
I'm gonna move beside her and just eye him, and
There
just
you go.
lowly growl as she's doing this.
Oh, that was Ori. I'm sorry. No, yeah, Ori. I will give you. Let's see. +3 on your religion. I'll give you a religion check on that,
Religion
Ori.
check. Okay. 11, 12, 13, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14. Kind of somewhat rather obviously, he is dressed the same as the priests were.
Okay.
The tapestries, again, they're different. The images are not the same as the temple room, but it's the same. It's got to be the same artist. It's
Right.
they're just different awful images. And while he, again, from where you stand, you don't see anything that would indicate he's wearing one of those medallions or anything. Like, he's here though, and
Yeah.
he's in this awful place. What the F? Like, it's so
Yeah, exactly.
nothing new, other than kind of feeling confirmed, like, he should be evil. Like,
Yeah.
he really should be evil, or we're missing something.
Yeah. Okay.
What? Yeah, so that's about it.
Guys, I don't trust him at all. He looks a lot like the priest. And Horen and I did a lot of investigation. The other guy, he's just a lot like them. And he's in an evil place, so...
Are you part of the same order as the guys that were down the hallway? The ones that we took care of?
Blessed brethren, are they harmed?
Oh, yeah.
Define harmed.
What's that?
Define harmed.
I'm not certain. I've been attending to my priestly duties in the antechamber. I wasn't expecting to see them until this evening. Has something happened to the Minotaur? Hasn't attacked us, has he?
Now, let's put it this way: your family gathering is going to be more an only child.
Oh, dear, I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. Perception checks,
Okay.
everybody.
Nat 20.
Oh, you
Oh,
are so good.
Oh,
man.
oh.
I got a 19. I got a 19.
I got 14.
What? Perception? 19.
Why do you hate me? I don't understand. Can't you roll like normal?
Fine, normal.
So kind of in the order of highest to lowest rolls there, you do notice something now, and what you notice is that while he's been talking to you, and he's fairly, like, here's the thing about role playing: it's like, I can't order you to feel some way. If you have a bad feeling, if the characters have a bad feeling, I can't tell you that you don't, right?
Right.
But what I can tell you is that, otherwise, if you weren't where you are, he might be a pretty nice guy. That's the part it's not connecting for you, right? He seems to be genuinely, like, kind of taken aback and friendly. You're in this temple of evil, so, it's like Molaram asking you for tea. Like, that's not working for me, right? So you've got all this going through your head. You're trying to parse this out. Upon making these rolls, and I think starting with Adrik with his natural 20, you do notice now, you've seen this, as you've been talking, he's been doing something. It's taken you a minute to catch on. While he's talking to you, you're also seeing him do, like, this number. He keeps kind of checking over your shoulders.
Mm.
So while all that's happening, and you notice him doing that, kind of gestures off to the side and says, "Well, we should adjourn to the antechamber, and let me feed you, give you refreshment, and we can discuss your plans for scourging this evil from our land. Please." He kind of gestures off to the right.
We should strip him and dump him.
I want to intimidate the bejesus out of him. I don't want to attack him, but I want to intimidate him, and I want to run up to him and like hold him on the ground.
So you do, okay, that is an attack. You want to, if you want to like leap and pin him to the ground.
I can't talk to anybody, so I'm making this decision on my own.
Okay. But are you physically imposing your will, or
like I want to scare him. I don't necessarily want to attack him, but I want to scare him into telling us, because like I don't feel like because I can obviously understand him. I don't feel like he's giving us the whole truth, and I feel like he's stalling for something. So this is like a last ditch effort for him to tell us something.
okay? 1 hour before. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so you went in your next beast form now because you had to come out of it after the short rest.
So am I in my human form now?
Oh, no, not yet, because then you can do it twice per short rest.
Mm-hmm.
So you did it, you had a short rest during which was an hour, you had to transform back, but now you can transform it before you left. At the end of that short rest, you could have done it again. So if you still want to be in that form, you may.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to use up my second slot of wild shape if that's the case.
It would be so that right now, if you wish to be in your wild shape, you would be in your first slot of wild shape.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where you're at, or you can be human. It's up to you.
Okay. Oh man. Yeah, I want to walk up to the platform that he's on, and I want to try to intimidate him.
Right. So we're doing wild shape. You're still doing that?
Yeah. So will that consume my next wild shape, or I'm already in wild shape? I won't consume another one. Okay, got it. Yes.
You are in your first of 2 slots for wild shape.
So yeah, I want to walk up to that platform, basically right where that circle is, and I want to try to intimidate him.
This is a dire wolf, you said?
Yes.
Let's see what that looks like. They are big, as I recall.
I think I think I still use my like Horen's skill tree, other than the specific ones that are called out on the direwolf sheet. So I would still use my intimidation, which is not really that great, but
right. Okay. I don't see anything here. Okay, so how are you? Explain to me again how exactly you're approaching.
Yeah, so I'm slowly walking up the steps to that circle. I know Oighre gave me the bardic inspiration. Can I use that on this?
I think that was a while ago.
Or is
I think it's only per like season. So
okay.
So like because we came out of attack mode.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Creature for 10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll just roll straight intimidation check then, I guess.
All right, go for it.
All right.
Well, not 20. How close are you getting?
I'm like
right up
10 feet away from him. So like, if I wanted to hurt him, I could. But I got a 6.
Okay.
So.
Cool. You're very cute. Like, oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Doesn't make you feel any better. He does. I mean, he backpedals a bit still. He's not scared at all of that, but he does back just a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to where he was looking. Because me and Adrik saw him kind of with his eyes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna turn to where he's looking.
This is Oighre. What's going on? That's when you see them.
Oh boy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Where's that burned?
worry about that. You turn to look, see what's going on. As the rest of you, just as Ori's kind of turning to figure out what's happening, the rest of you see Mr. Emil here slowly start to grin. Then from this area where you came in, as well as this corner down here, where the wall would meet, but is where the tapestries are hanging, are some folks starting to wander in. Quite a few folks, actually. Coming in this is not here, don't ignore the bottom here. Pushing their way through the tapestries here, and through the tapestry over this way, and slowly starting to fill the room with approximately 20 zombies. Which are a little bit tougher than skeletons, as it turns out. And
Of course.
that is where we will leave it.
Woo.
Sheesh.
Yay.
So yeah, he's probably not a good guy.
No.
Sniff that out.
Yeah.
One thing real quick, before we leave, wanted to give a shout out to Tom. Obviously, he's been awesome just DMing these sessions for us. We really appreciate it. We don't take it for granted. But obviously, if you haven't followed Tom on social media, it's at Tom Leveen. That's Leven. I know you're on Instagram, you're on Twitter. Any other socials that you're on, Tom?
Pretty much all of them.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll
There you go. We still have the link active, so just through the chat.
Awesome. Thanks, dude.
I think that's everything for us this evening. Hope you have an absolutely amazing evening. Take care, and remember, it is a good week to be a geek. Take care, and we'll see you all soon, guys. Peace.
Sierra Miedo.